Bungie was back this week with their latest news dump, rounding up all we need to know going into the coming week of Destiny 2. So this week, we got information related to Grandmaster Nightfalls returning next week. We've got Adept Strike loot, returning Nightfall weapons, plus news on one of last year's GCX Charity Marathon goals. And if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And if you enjoy this week of video games content, consider becoming a channel member by hitting that join button down below and getting some exclusive rewards. Well, Bungie kicked it off this week by saying, this week at Bungie we prepare for the return of Grandmaster Nightfall. So an endless night persists and Guardians continue to infiltrate the Vex network via the Override and the Expunge mission. So even with each Vex mine defeated, we're left with a puzzle that is still missing pieces. So this week, many of you have already made a chilling discovery about who is orchestrating this cyber war, planting more seeds to undermine the future of the Last City. And if you haven't played it yet this week, we will leave story bits for you to uncover, and some of the most powerful moments in Destiny are that of discovery, so we won't spoil the fun. Well, outside of your Splicer initiatives, the Vault of Glass challenges have begun, and each week, one encounter in the raid will feature a challenge for your fire team to overcome, and if you succeed, you're going to get additional loot as you continue to climb that pinnacle power. And some of you may be wondering why you need so much power. Well, we've got two activities coming online this season. We've got Grandmaster Nightfalls return next week, followed by Master Difficulty for Vault of Glass on July the 6th. So let's get into Grandmaster Nightfalls. Well, for those who are just beginning to dabble in endgame, Grandmaster Nightfalls are the aspirational content in Destiny 2. So each week, you and your fire team will be challenged by stronger enemies, tricky modifiers and terrifying champions and beefy bosses as you hunt for powerful rewards. Revives are limited, so you want to be strategic in your engagements, saving ammo to burn down specific targets at a moment's notice, and using supers to keep your teammates alive, and making sure you've got the appropriate armor mods equipped to keep your abilities up as often as possible. Well, Guardians must be at 1335 power to enter Grandmaster Nightfall events, and this is a mixture of both pinnacle power, which can be earned from numerous activities, and also your artifact power, which continues to rise as you gain XP. And if you're feeling a little bit underleveled, make sure to complete your seasonal challenges, snag some bounties before hitting your weekly activities, and complete your weekly milestones in raids, nightfalls, ritual activities, and more. Well, with that said, let's have a look at the rewards. So Adept weapons made their PvE debut last season, and we're continuing that trend. So Plug 1, Hung Jury and Uzume RR4 will each be available as Adept weapons, receiving additional stats when fully masterworked and the ability to take Adept weapon mods. Each week, the Grandmasters will cycle like lower difficulty Nightfalls do right now, and as you complete each strike, you'll earn progress towards triumphs that unlock the Conqueror title. If you've already unlocked the base title, you can begin to gild your title for some golden treatment. And if you miss a specific strike required for the title this season, don't worry, all featured strikes will be available through a Grandmaster Nightfall node starting on August the 3rd. The catch-up node is going to be available through to the end of the season. Well, starting on July the 13th, the Nightfall reward rotation will enter a 4-week cycle. Week 1 grants Plug 1, Week 2 grants Hung Jury, and Week 3 grants the Uzume RR4, and Week 4 will feature Shadow Price, Palindrome and the Swarm as potential rewards, so all of those weapons are coming back. And we wish you luck on your quest to overcome the challenge of Grandmaster Nightfalls. We know you don't need it though, you got the skills, and as we get closer to Season 15, we've got news on quality of life improvements regarding strikes, and there are changes coming next season to the way that you gild your Conqueror title, plus some nice changes for Zavala and his vendor rewards, so more to come, do stay tuned. Well, next up, this section is entitled We Told You We'd Make a Toaster, and in June 2020 the Destiny community raised more than $800,000 for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital during Bungie's live stream supporting the Gaming Community Expo, or GCX. And during the live stream, Bungie announced that if we hit $777,000, 777.77 cents, we would look into creating an official Destiny toaster. Get That Bread may have started as a silly community meme about earning god rolls on loot, but now it's become a physical Destiny toaster available on the Bungie store for purchase, and we're excited to announce that 10% of the profits from the sale of Destiny toaster will go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Yes, it will actually toast a tricorn onto your bread, and yes, it comes with a free sandwich container so you can keep your food safe during your quests. Oh, and it comes with the fancy burnt edges in-game emblem too. Well, don't let your memes be dreams, as some say, and cheers to all who have donated in the past, and cheers to all who are actively donating to the GCX charity stream right now. If you haven't yet, head on over to the gcxevent.com to check it out. Well, day in and day out, the Destiny player support team digs through the help forums in search for details to assist in our bug investigations. So between the investigations, they also take time out to arm our community with the knowledge about the systems of Destiny 2, ranging from loot to cross-save and many, many more things too. So first up, we've got cross-save news. So prior to activating cross-save between their platform accounts, players should understand the following. Cross-save does not permanently transfer your character or game data to another platform. This is not possible to perform. The account containing the characters that you wish to use across multiple platforms must be selected as the active cross-save. And the 90-day deactivation period for deactivating cross-save is mandatory and unskippable. There's no exceptions to this policy. And DLC and Silver does not transfer between platforms with cross-save, and cross-save is only supported for Destiny 2 and cannot be used on Destiny 1 characters. Well, next up we got news of Vault of Glass Bungie rewards, so players who are interested in purchasing the Vault of Glass Raid Ring and the Vault of Glass Raid Jacket have until the 30th of June at 9:59 AM PDT to claim the reward through the Bungie rewards page, or they will be unable to purchase the associated item. And players have until the 30th of June 11:59 PM to purchase the Raid Ring and Raid Jacket through the Bungie store. Well, next up we got previous season reward, and we are currently investigating an issue on the previous season page where previous season pass rewards do not refresh upon selecting different characters in browser. So players who encounter issues can still claim their previous season rewards for all characters via the companion app. And finally, we've got some known issues, so while we continue investigating various known issues, here's a list of the latest issues that were reported to us in our help forum. So first of all, if 3 players use the final gravity lift at the same time in the Warden of Nothing strike, one will always die on the way down, and players may want to wait outside the bubble to join your allies in progress to circumvent the dying. Ada 1 has a flashing waypoint icon after players obtain 150 Synth Strand, even if there are no more bounties to acquire. And enemies may appear to stand in mid-air near certain platforms on Europa. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think of the latest news this week, especially what you think about that toaster. And let me know if you're going to be jumping into Grandmaster Nightfalls next week. Looks like there's loads of really, really good loot on offer. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching, and for more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next video.